The organism itself is, to be quite honest, pretty bizarre looking.
See, spiny water flea have this spine with little barbs on it, almost like little hooks, and that seems to get tangled on the small fishing line. And then they get tangled on each other, and they form this gelatinous blob that won't come off.
Spiny water flea is an invasive zooplankton in North America. It currently resides in about 36 or so lakes in the Arrowhead region of Minnesota.
They invaded Lake Superior, and they're invading our inland lakes. And we worry about that because research has shown that they disrupt the food web. They eat the food that small fish need to eat, small fish like baby walleye.
And research is showing that that is having indirect sort of cascading effects up the food chain. Yellow perch as well as walleye grow slower in the presence of spiny water flea.
And once they're in the lake, there's no way to get rid of them. So the only thing that we can do is try to prevent them from spreading to as many lakes as possible.
This project is all about trying to identify what types of recreational gear, in particular fishing gear, might be most susceptible to ensnaring spiny water flea. So we have outfitted a boat with downriggers and fishing rods, bait buckets, live wells, which we tow or troll from point A to point B across predetermined transects. And at the end of that transect, we retrieve all the gear to the boat and clean the spiny water flea from that and identify them and count them, and then we go out and repeat that, and then we repeat that, and then we repeat that.
We spent like 2 years doing that we're scientists, to repeat it over and over again, test it. And what we found is that fishing line is what really entangles spiny water flea.
So one of the interesting outreach products of this project is the production of a cloth that we have printed with a message reminding anglers to clean their equipment, in particular to clean their angling lines. And we produced at this point 6,000 of these cloths, which we will be distributing for free.
And we're making public service announcements to tell people how not to spread spiny water flea.
I am just very excited about seeing basic science turned into valuable, accessible information for the public. And so this link that we're trying to create between scientific research and education and outreach that ultimately circles back to protect and to preserve some of these natural resources that we all love dearly, our lakes in Minnesota, seeing that come full circle is greatly gratifying.